5 Premier League defeats in a row. Is it possible to still have hope for Villa?
Of course, we do have the obligation to believe, you know, and it's not only an obligation; it's something that we should have inside every player, inside myself. Then, of course, we are in a very bad period, experience with 5 defeats. But then we have a very important game, away game, which is always difficult because even if Swansea are not in the best position, they are in a better position than us, far better, but they need as well to win, then it will be a very tough game.
You were critical of your players earlier this season about the effort they were putting in training.
I'm not sure I was critical about that.
You've not noticed enough sort of desire in the players. Have you got anything? I mean, do you think they're giving everything they can at the moment? That's what I'm trying to say.
Hopefully, yes. You know, I think that sometimes it's a difficult situation for everybody, but my job is as well to question and not to say that everybody is going well and everybody is doing well when we are losing all the games, you know. Then I cannot be criticized for something that if I wouldn't do it, I would be criticized for doing it, you know. It's a crazy situation. Then, but I'm not sure that I criticize my players. I would be happy to read something like that.
This week, Henrik Amsterdam.
I would be not happy, sorry, but I would be happy that you show me that I criticize one day my players. Okay.
Henrik Amsterdam left this week,
yes.
Technical director. Was that a blow to you? Did you be disappointed about that?
I've got no comment to do on the board decision, you know. This is not my position, and I respect what has been done.
And there was a lot of newspaper speculation this week linking you with the job back in France at the Football Federation. So, what do you say about that?
I said that it's not at all the time for me to speak about speculation of individuals, mine in particular, you know. It would be really disrespectful for Aston Villa Football Club, for all the fans, all the people who love this football club and suffer a lot of the situation. I'm suffering of this situation as well, and speculation doesn't interest me at the moment.
Yeah, you need to win the game, and Swansea still aren't safe themselves. Do you think that will make it an open contest? Could that work in Villa's favour?
It's always difficult to know what's going to happen in a game, you know. I don't know. It will be very, very tight, probably. With a lot of tension because, of course, they are in a better position than us. But as you said, they need probably more points, and we do as well, of course. Then both teams will give 100%, and on our side, we will have to be very focused, very committed, dedicated to this game.
You look at it now, and you mentioned that Carlos Sanchez is available. How much of a boost is that? Can provide a bit of solidity, can't he, in the midfield?
You have to balance his comeback into different view because he has been playing for a long time. Then you cannot expect to have the best of players that has been injured for quite a few weeks. But in other side, Carlos is a very experienced player, and in that way, it could be very interesting for the team.
The under-21s had a win over Arsenal on Monday at Villa Park, and the likes of Jordan Lydon, Andre Green and Keenan Davis, who've been in the squad, all played. What did you make of that performance, and how pleased are you with their development?
It was a good game. It was a good game that I watched, and I was pleased that, of course, Villa won against Arsenal, because everybody knows that Arsenal youth development is a good one. Then winning was a good stuff. I think that some of the young Villa players are improving at the moment. The desire and what they show in that game was very interesting. But then what I said is that the road is long and the gap is quite sometimes important between the reserve team and the English Premier League football. But you know, it can go very quickly if you have the right attitude with the base of talent that some of them have shown. If they work very hard and very with passion and all you need as a young football player, it could be a good surprise for Aston Villa future.
Yeah, is it nice to have their enthusiasm and freshness in the squad?
Yes, of course it is, because when you are young, you are not, you are a bit innocent. You are, you know, you are closer to the state that you have when you are a child. You know, you want to achieve something. You are on a road to go, and of course, sometimes it's important that within a group of players you have this kind of feelings.
Yeah, and can I just ask about Brian Little being an advisor now to the board, a true club legend as a player and a manager? That has to be good for the club, doesn't it?
Probably yes. To be fair, I don't know him very well, but I think I always thought that former players, good manager involved in the football club that they love is probably a good stuff.
Remi, I think everybody's been impressed by the dignity you've shown, but has the whole experience at Villa scarred you? Will it damage your reputation, do you think?
It's not the time to speak about that, you know, about reputation, or we are preparing a game that is tremendously important for us, and once again this is something that we could discuss later if you want, but now I'm not prepared to speak about that.
And the Villa fans obviously have suffered a lot this season. What would be your message to them ahead of the Swansea game?
It's the same. It's to, despite the situation, despite the disappointment that the team has shown since so far, they still have to support the players and the club, because the club is more important than any individuals, and even if the situation is very difficult, Aston Villa anyway will have a future, and they have to show to the player that they still believe as well. I know that it starts from the players, but as a player, as a manager, when you feel that the support is still there, it's very important, and we will need it. And I know that every away game I've managed in this football club, I've been very impressed by the way the supporters and the Aston Villa fans, they made so much noise in the stadium. I remember every stadium we have been, we could hear them, and hopefully it will be the same for us tomorrow.